Hey guys, I guess it's modern Casablanca week because we just did a stealth and now we have Saturn. Ironically, when I speak to Tom Frampton about modern Casablancas, he often mixes up those two, probably in name. According to him, the Saturn came out at the same time as InteliTouch, although it seems like it wasn't introduced for sale until later. So this is considered to be the first modern ceiling fan design. And this is obviously an older one with the fatter switch housing and the regular blade arms, but it does have the stepped canopy. So I'm trying to remember what what people have told me in terms of these blade arms were first, and then maybe the last few ones had the regular canopy. I don't remember which ones had the canopies, but I think using the regular Panama blade arms came first. Which would make sense here. Again, this one's got the fat switch housing, and I think that's later. Let's get a close-up of the serial number in case somebody wants to date it. Ask it what its sign is. Can you read that? Because I can't. Well, that's the best we're going to get. So, this was for sale and actually sold before I ever posted a picture of it. Just on it being a white and chrome Saturn that was complete, and it went to a good friend of mine who I owed a favor to, so he got a really good price. And yeah, so let's rock the house here with it. Got the amp meter, got the InteliTouch. So right now we're not drawing anything. There's a fly in here. Hopefully the fan will get him. So it's power on. Is he gonna do anything? Interestingly, oh, amp meter's bypassed. My fault. I'm like, why is it not drawing anything? 0.06 for this one, just to draw. And it seems like my camera's a little blurry, so I'm gonna try to. My screen is blurry too, so I don't know which one I'm gonna blame here. I don't know if that's any better or not. Try that serial number again, just in case that was a thing. Just in case you can get a better look at that. Can't get any closer. Some of you guys are really smart. You'll figure it out. Okay, so let's do IT. Demo mode is my favorite, so we go fan, light, fan, light, fan. Nope. We were not successful. So power off. But man, that thing moves some air. Maybe I had it on for too long before I hit demo mode. Maybe that's why. Well, I guess I don't need to let it spin down just yet, so let's go. Fan, light. Oops, gotta turn power back on. I'm an idiot. Fan, light, fan, light, fan. There we go. So what we gonna do? What else gonna do? Wobbles a little bit, but it seems to be otherwise run perfectly. Bearings seem to be in great shape. It's silent. Flywheel's in good shape. One of the blades I think might be a hair warped. Maybe that's where the flywheel's coming from. Nothing that couldn't be balanced, but is that the full demo mode? I don't recognize that beep. I guess that's it. Okay. Off. Back on. Fan low. 0.2. That fly's gonna get on my nerves. Wow, quite slow on low. Let's see, what else should I mention? Has the canopy. The canopy has the hatch, even though it's not pictured. Has the mounting crossbar, even though that's not pictured. Came with a really long down rod, which I'm not including because I'm going to use that for a project of my own. It wasn't a really long down rod, it was like 2 feet. So there's low, 0.2, speed 2, 0.29. Yeah, I was thinking about keeping the short down rod that mounts to the top of the motor as well, because I need a white one of those. But the from having a extension down rod on it, most of the paint is missing from that, so it really wouldn't be any different for me painting that versus just painting a polished brass one. So me and the guy who's getting this fan should talk about that if I remember to. 0.29 on speed 2. 0.42 on speed 3. 0.61 on speed 4. 0.77 on speed 5. 0.99 on high. So the one we tested yesterday, the California Zephyr, it seemed like the cap was within the low side of tolerance, and this one the cap definitely seems to be in the high side of tolerance. With the light, 2.23. So the light is more than an amp. So that would make that, what, a 100 watt bulb? Wait, 120? If it's an amp, if it's 1.2 amps, yeah, it's a 100 watt bulb, isn't it? I'm too tired for math. It's something like that. So let's go over here. And we know how a K55 Casablanca performs, but I never get tired of it, do you? No, you don't. So, to be clear, a K55, yeah, I can see one blade's a little bit warped. A K55 fan, basically at this distance you feel strong air movement, but not a strong breeze. With like a 56-inch or 6-inch industrial, you might feel a strong breeze back here. With the wood-bladed fan, you feel strong air movement, but not a strong breeze. The velocity is not as great at a distance. I'm trying to remember if the other Saturns that I've had and sold had the center glass or not. Saturns I normally have a very easy time selling, except that one that I had that only had 4 blades. I basically had to give that away. Nobody would take it. Light by itself is 1.3. So 1.3 divided by, wait, no, multiplied by 120, that makes it a 150 watt bulb? Seems high. But I mean, InteliTouch can take it, so there's no reason for it not to be there. Maybe somebody replaced it with a higher bulb. I wonder if it says on there, because there is a thing. Sorry, I didn't mean for, I'm trying to set the control down. I didn't mean to, oh, 150 watt halogen. That's what it says right on the thing, right there. So, by the way, this control is cool. Look at that, the buttons are white. Long spin down, too. I think that blade right there is the one that's a little warped. I know that's meaningless. I know nobody cares, but I'm just pointing it out. Did not know these could go up to 150 watts. That's very useful. Yep, you can see it, that it's a little bit warped. It's got a little twist to it. You could flatten it. I wouldn't bother. I'd just make it so the fan doesn't wobble. It didn't wobble bad at all on forward, so if you're not even going to use it on reverse, it doesn't even need balancing. But if you're going to be using it on reverse, it might require some balancing. Yeah? I mean, this is a great find right here. Saturns are not my thing. So, you know, this is not something I would get for myself, but people love these, so it's very cool to find them. When I was a kid, my parents and I stayed in a hotel in Appleton, Wisconsin that had Saturns in the stairwell. So it was quite an upscale hotel. We were there for somebody's wedding. Okay, reverse. Low reverse. 0.2. Already seems a little wobbly, so I guess reverse is the kryptonite. Speed 2, 0.3. Speed 3, 0.42. Speed 4, 0.6. There's quite a jump. Whoa, there's the wobble. There's quite a jump between speeds 3 and 4 with this one. But the wobbles, no, it's still there. Speed 5, 0.75. I've said it in 1,000 videos, and I'll say it again. If a fan is off balance, medium reverse is how you're going to be able to tell. High. 0.96. So it does draw less current in reverse. That's interesting. Fly! Damn you, fly. Okay. Did it draw current when I was reversing? I want to look at this again. Yep, just a little bit. It must be the relay coil. If it was a relay coil, you'd think it would draw more current the entire time it was in whatever position has the coil on, but I've never actually looked at an IT board to see how that works. Okay, we don't need to actually spin it down. So, you can see why they call it Saturn. Look at the rings. I hope I can use this shot here as a thumbnail, because look at that. Look at that profile. It's frickin' cool. I said frickin' instead of other words. Okay. 0 to high is all that's left. Went straight to 0.99. Thing moves some air, I tell you. Oh, it went up to 1. As Metal Pete would say, it's flopping between 1 and 0.99. Andy would call it cycling, but what does he know? It's not nearly as metal as flopping. Okay, where are we at with time? 13 minutes, that's a good video length. And, yeah, I can't think of anything else I need to cover. Just need to find a place for this until my friend can pick it up. So I hate to say, because I'm nervous about storing something so fragile. Probably pack it in a box. So, there you have it. White and chrome Saturn. I think I said brass and chrome earlier, and that would be cool. We should make one of those. Thanks for watching.